Okay, so my name's Alex. I'm physio at Bodyworks, and I strained my glute yesterday, and it hurts. So this is what I do to manage my own glute strain. Firstly, it's helpful to know whether it is a glute or your low back, and obviously we can help you with that. But if you do think it's your glute, you can start with the old lacrosse ball in the wall. So I find the tender point, I cross my leg over to open that up, and I can change the angle of my leg depending on where I think I need it. But once I find that tender point, I kind of hang out there, I work through the muscle a little bit, and I like doing this into the wall because it's a little easier to control how much weight you put through it versus the floor would be pretty intense. And you can always pick a softer ball or a harder ball, a bigger ball or a smaller ball, depending on how much pressure you want to put into that area. After having done that for about a minute, I'm going to start to activate that glute. I think that's the part that we often miss. We usually stretch and massage, but activating that muscle can help settle it down too. So I'll show you 3 different angles in which we can activate our glute muscles to help complement what we just practiced there. Starting with just a simple deep stretch and raise from the side here. I'm only moving as far as I'm comfortable, as low as I feel comfortable there, and then lifting, really focusing on where that tender point is. I can move through a big range of motion, or I can just move through a small range of motion. Doing about 10, 15, 20 reps, enough to start to feel that burn, but no pain. Then I can change that angle. I can just do a simple clamshell, right? Or I can make that clamshell just a little bit more intense by making a longer lever. Feeling that through the glute there again, not through the front of my hip too much, more through the back again, just feeling that burn. I can do shorter arc, stay at the top, or move through a full range, get that activation there. And then you can complement that with a glute max exercise, right? Which might be a glute bridge, like this, might be a squat, like this, or might be a single leg squat, depending on what you can handle, but get that glute to work a little bit, right? And you can rinse and repeat, mix and change different parts of that routine. And then after having gotten some activation is a great time to go into your just regular glute stretches, whether it's sitting or lying, whatever you prefer. Thank you.